I am constantly in search of better tones. I'm always buying gears. I'm always doing all these things, but those have not helped me become a better player. Not a lot of you guys responded to my question about the coffee, but shout out to that one person that responded about having a glass of coffee. Anyway, so today, from the title you already know, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can do to elevate your guitar playing the next coming year. When you start playing guitar, or when you want to start playing guitar, it could get a little bit intimidating, especially in this time and age where there are so many contents out there that could, instead of actually motivating you, they can actually be really overwhelming and extremely intimidating. So I'm here to kind of help a little bit, because it's something that I've experienced firsthand as well myself. As a guitar player, it's hard to find your identity in this time and space with all this content all over the place. Don't get me wrong, these are amazing players, these are amazing contents that we're seeing every day, but for someone who's just trying to get better or just starting out, it could be a little bit intimidating. So I'm here to help you kind of narrow it down to 5 easy steps that you can implement in this coming year, and you're gonna see result. I know this because I tried this year and I've gotten result. This is not a clickbaity thing, so I'm gonna give you a 5 action step. There's no course, I'm not selling anything. This is just me giving an advice based on my experience. And if you like content like this, you can think of subscribing. Click the button. It's actually really free. Just click on the button, subscribe. It helps me do what I do better, and it helps other people see content like this. Thank you for that in advance. So let's get into it. Number 1, sounds very funny, but create a shrine. Now, no, I'm not talking about worshiping. No, I'm not talking about creating a deity or anything. Creating a place where you can go to time after time that is always there. Pay attention to that word. It's always there. It doesn't change. It's always ready for you to play. That's the number 1 thing you want to set up. It could be an old computer that you just plug your guitar into. It could be a desk. It could be anything. It could be a corner. For me, it's the spot in my studio. It's always set up. There's always a guitar here, and it's always plugged to something. So I can just pick the guitar up, now think of setting up, and just run with the idea. That is very crucial, because the amount of time it takes to get ready, it's easy for you to lose interest, especially in this time and age where there's so many distractions all around us every day. It could be work, it could be family, it could be other things, it could be phone calls, social media. It could be a lot of things, but having a dedicated spot where once you get there, you can easily spend 5 to 10 minutes or even 30 minutes just not doing anything but that thing that you're focused on. And that's why it's important to have a tiny little space in your apartment, in your room, in your bedroom, wherever you want to have it, in your basement, anywhere. It's just always there. There's gonna be a guitar there, you're gonna be there, and it's always ready to go. So I will set up a computer right here on my desk. I wish I can show you guys. It's always there. There's always power connected to the computer. My audio interface is always there, and my DAW is always there with a plugin, so I can just start playing and start noodling, or just experiment with a new idea. Having that set up remove and elevates you to start creating more, start playing more, start practicing more, start learning more, and hence getting better over time. It increases the ability to be able to play and experiment and explore yourself as an artist, or as just anything you want to be. Basically, you don't have to be a huge artist to practice right? And you don't have to be practicing for something. It's just the fact that you're getting more intimate with that instrument, and when you spend more time with this instrument, I know the instrument will spend more time with you, and over time you will definitely get better, and you will see these changes coming to you naturally without you working too hard for it. Another option, I mean, it's an amazing time to be a guitar player. There are so many options. The Port Express is a very good one. I have one here. I always have one here. It's always battery ready. It's always powered. You don't need to dial in anything. It's always ready for you. Come over to the table, plug your guitar in, and start playing. Or always leave the guitar plugged in and have an headphones nearby, and you're ready to go, ready to rumble. The Port Express, it's perfect for that. The Tonix one as well. It's a very tiny. So if you don't have a computer or a real amp, it's not an excuse anymore. You can just have this on your table, power with a power bank, or even power with your phone. I actually power this with my iPhone 16 or whatever the phone that I'm using. Yeah, you can actually power it, and it's always ready for you. You have a guitar connected, you have an amp simulator. Just put your headphones on and play. The more you play, the better you get. The more you see where you need to improve, and the more you spend time improving, other than searching for amps and searching for gears and all that good stuff. I'm not saying those are bad. I'm just saying it takes time away from you. Number 2, loop. Now, I made a video a couple of months ago about looping and how it helped me improve the previous year. I'm still going to pull that there. You need to be able to play and rejuvenate your love for this instrument. So playing with little ideas that are actually yours could actually elevate you, and that has elevated me, especially if you're trying to learn how to improvise and get into like phrases and modes and licks and all that stuff. Playing a tiny little guitar part on a small recorder and just stopping your feet, it helps you with your time signature. So you're going to be in time more. You're going to be getting better with your skills. You're going to get better with your improvisation, and overall you're going to be a better musician, and it's going to explore, or you're going to be able to explore your inner creativity self. Sounds a little bit cliche, but you get better when you loop and you play over your loop. And again, it helps you understand how you sound and how you can improve. So it's like you're getting your picture taken every time, and it's being presented to you right in front of you. So that's very important. Looping is a great idea, and it should not be taken lightly. Number 3, play along. I used to be a very shy person on stage. I have a huge stage fright. Like I will know my part. I know what I'm supposed to do. Once I get on the stage, or once I turn on the camera, I just lose it and I start doing rubbish. How I overcame that to an extent was playing along. Like I could put a concert on, a live concert, a video live concert, plug in my guitar like I'm a part of it, and start playing. That has helped me with stage confidence, understanding my part, and overall exploring more options. It puts you, it's like a dress rehearsal. It puts you where you need to be while you're not there yet. Does that make sense? It's preparation for what is to come. There's a reason why the army has like a room where they simulate swimming. If you know anything about the US Navy, they have a giant indoor sea simulation thing. You go in there and you experience what it's like to be in real life world. So why can't you do that as a musician? You can recreate that atmosphere. Put on the Prince concert, put on the Michael Jackson concert, put on a John Mayer concert, whatever artist that you like, put on a live concert. YouTube has a lot of resource for that. Play along, plug your guitar in, plug yourself in, and play along to the part. Play the song you know, play the song you don't know. Learn the guitar part to the song. It gives you more confidence, it makes you more versatile, and it makes you dial in your tone way better. like you're on stage as well. So when that opportunity presents itself, you already know what to do. And if you have stage fright like me, or you used to have stage fright like me, or you still do, or you still have the red light camera syndrome thing, trust me, I'm a better guitar player without a camera. I can tell you that for free. And so are you. Let me know in the comment if you have that red light syndrome as well. Once you turn on the camera and you start recording, everything just goes away and start doing rubbish. I'm that kind of person as well. I'm still trying to overcome that by recording and playing myself over and over and playing more while recording. So yeah, if you want to overcome that, playing to a live concert and recording yourself or just playing along will help you in the long run, and you will see results if you implement that into your plan for 2025. Number 4, and this is for the more intermediate players, you need to declutter. When I say declutter, I don't mean throw everything away. I mean simplify your setup. The more layers that you have, the more margins for error, the more distracted you get when it comes to creating and practicing. And I've always been a champion for having less, because less indeed is more. So if you have a multiple and complicated setup, you might well just strip it apart and just do an amp and an overdrive pedal, or an amp and a delay pedal, and just explore with that. Great tones are great. I'm a tone nerd. I am constantly in search of better tones. I'm always buying gears. I'm always doing all these things, but those have not helped me become a better player. And they will not let you become. Your results might vary. Basically, you might get better results, or the time it takes you to get better results might be shortened by getting more gears, but it definitely doesn't make you a better player. So decluttering will make you get more intimate with your instrument and spend more time with the instrument practicing. I made a mockery video a while ago. You should go check that out. I was talking about the new Prac 1 pedal that I invented and everyone has been using it. It's basically just talking about practicing and getting better with practicing. That's my alarm. So that will help you. Declutter whatever you don't need in your setup, take it away and focus more on playing. That will help you in the next coming year. And the last part, which is the sweetest part, get out. Go out and play with others if it's possible. Go to a bar, tell them you want to do a night, look for a local band, go to their practice. Even if you're not playing, practice. Real life experience will never go away. There's a reason why people intern. There's a people why you practice. There's a reason why people mentor each other. There's a reason why people shadow in the corporate world. So you need to go out and shadow other people, see how they get set up, look for a local band performing or an artist coming over. Trust me, I've gotten to so many events just holding the guitar on my back. Hey, don't tell anybody I told you that. Back in the days, I will just put a guitar in my back and I'll get into any venue that I need to get into, and I'll see the band get ready and I'll just sit down and be, just be a spectator somewhere around, acting like I'm part of the band. That was years ago when I was in college. But you could do something similar. Talk to the event place, call the band up, call someone that knows somebody up. Say, hey, I just want to be around. If you need me to move cables for you or move amps for you, I will do that. Just go there and have that real life experience. And that will help you build confidence, give you an idea of what the skill set that is needed in those kind of environment. And overall, you will be a better person and you have better equipment mentally to get you prepared for what you need to know to prepare for that life that we all dream of. So yes, let me know if these 5 things have been helpful, and if you have any other thing that you think might be helpful, you can leave it in the comment below. My name is Dami. I'm a guitar player, sound engineer, and everything in between. And this is just a quick tip for you to become a better musician, a better guitar player, a better session musician, and a better home studio recording person for the next coming year. Happy New Year in advance, and I'll see you again. Don't stop creating. Peace.